Market. The Australian stock market looking a little flat today. Heidi Cooch has the latest from Sydney. Heidi.
Paul, well, some of the trading volumes are quite high. For example, shares of BHP Billiton have been pretty active today, but there's not a lot of movement in regard to pricing, and the net effect is that the market here is neither here nor there. It is fairly stagnant. BHP shares, though, as I said, they've been quite heavily traded today following the appointment of new chairman Jack Nasser. Jack Nasser will take over from Don Argus early next year. He spent 33 years at Ford in the United States, including 3 years at the helm. He was replaced following losses of more than $1 billion in the 6 months leading up to his replacement. And just underway at the moment in Kalgoorlie in Western Australia, BHP's iron ore president Ian Ashby has started addressing delegates there. He said that China iron ore imports are increasing, and he says at the moment the spot iron ore price is trading at 25% above the benchmark. Meantime, shares of Australia's second biggest department store, David Jones, have taken a dive today, despite the retailer announcing a 0.6% gain in fourth quarter sales. And the banks are in the red as well today. The ANZ is lower, as is the Commonwealth and the Westpac Bank. Also, shares of property developer Goodman Group are in a trading halt. The Financial Review is reporting it's planning a $1.4 billion capital raising. The paper says it's planning to raise the funds by issuing ordinary and preference shares. And Paul, I'll be back at the bottom of the hour to break Australia's June trade figures. We're expecting a deficit. Sorry, those boards were mixed up there. We're expecting a deficit of about $800 million. Back to you.
OK, a quick question for you, Heidi. You know where Jack Nasser comes from?
He comes from Melbourne. Actually, no, Lebanon, but he went to university in Melbourne.
Yeah, Lebanon was the answer I was looking for. Melbourne, that's true. He speaks English, Arabic, Spanish and Portuguese, all pretty impressive languages when you're dealing with commodities. So that may be one factor, but I'm sure there's much more to it. Go ahead.
You used to work with Jack Nasser.
Yeah, well, he was at the top of the pile at Ford. I was definitely at the bottom, I can tell you. Thank you very much, Heidi Cooch.